Welcome to Vegas.
The city where I'm gonna have to jump off a 100-story building. So I guess we're doing this. But before we get there, I think Daniel's obnoxious mullet haircut deserves a little bit of an explanation.
Business in the front, party in the rear.
At least he did it with a local business.
Today is a very important day because I have an M.I.P, which means mullet in progress. And I've been going to my previous hairstylist back in Tampa Bay, but since I've been traveling, I don't really have that option. It's time to tame that mane. Just arrived early at a place called Bluebird Barbers here in Las Vegas. One of the things that I've learned is to check the barbershop websites. They'll typically have bios, and a lot of times you'll find links to their Instagram profiles where they post a lot of their favorite hairstyles they've done. So it kind of gives you a good clue as to like their style. You can see if it gels with yours. I found the Instagram profile of a barber who had just recently cut somebody's mullet and it looked fabulous. So I thought, this is my dude, and that's why I'm here today.
Obviously, I knew Daniel was trying to grow a mullet, but I had no idea what a bad idea it was to let him go to this appointment alone.
All right, this is the most mullet I've ever had, and I can't wait to show Lauren. She's going to freak when she sees this. The next trick is really just talking to her into letting me grow a mustache. We just got back to the Airstream. Let's see her reaction.
Y'all, something has happened that I can't even begin. I don't know if I can let Daniel in the house. So, what do you think about the mullet? Leave a comment below. Are you Team Lauren, thinks the mullet's obnoxious, or Team Daniel, loves how obnoxious the mullet is? Now that that's out of the way, after all, we are Airstreaming in Vegas, and our campground, the Oasis RV Park, has been awesome. We'll give you a little tour.
This park has some of the best amenities that we've enjoyed at any campground. They have concierge service for booking adventures, a little library for book lovers, an on-site ATM, restaurant, and bar. They even have a pretty robust marketplace with food, beer, wine, RV supplies, pretty much anything you can think of that you might have left at home. And of course, since it's Vegas, they have slot machines. And I didn't win anything. But the outdoor amenities are really what makes it special.
The pool here is by far the nicest one we have ever been to at any campground. They even have a waterfall. And just in case you want to get married in Vegas, they even have a place for you to do that too.
Well, I mean, when in Vegas, right? Let's do this. Do you, honey?
I guess.
We're officially Vegas married.
They also have a gym, which has free weights and weight machines. Obviously, Daniel spent a lot of time here this week.
And another really cool thing about this park is they have 18 holes of mini golf. And this is real grass.
They've even partnered with a local RV wash company who can give your RV a bath, which is super convenient.
Ready to go. Jump!
Daniel has jumped like 3 or 4 times. Literally every time we come to Vegas, it's his favorite thing to do. Me, on the other hand, for years I've avoided this until he called me out on one of our YouTube lives, And now, here we are, doing this thing.
Are you excited? Gonna be jumping off of a building.
He keeps telling me this is going to be so much fun. Have I mentioned I am ridiculously scared of heights?
She's so excited. It's like 100 stories. It'll be fine. It'll be fine.
I don't like Daniel very much right now.
I'm so excited.
Earlier this week, we found out we had strep throat. So to add to this madness, there is no liquid courage allowed because we are currently on antibiotics. So that's super fun. All right, got my outfit for the jump. How does it look?
Perfect left foot here, right foot there. Just like a pair of pants.
Still super excited?
Super excited. There you go.
Can y'all believe he's making me do this just as my ankle has finally healed?
After weight calculations were complete, we had the privilege of stepping outside to get one last look at just how far we were going to fall before it was time to do something about it.
All right, we're on our way to the elevator.
All right.
He's jumped
Oh, he's jumped
3 times. I've only gone to the top and been like, nah.
4 times. Yeah, that's so true. I think the first time I jumped was probably like 12 or 13 years ago, and nobody was jumping.
You jumped like right when it opened.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
Getting excited. Or at least that's what I'm telling myself. Here we go.
How are you doing today?
Good. Are you ready to jump?
Oh yeah.
Now we have to go up 100 stories.
There you go, guys.
Thank you.
Gonna make her jump first too?
Yeah.
Oh, and I've done nighttime too, and I didn't want her to do night because that's too easy.
Yeah, night is easier.
Oh, nice.
You gotta see like where you're jumping. What do you think about all that?
When you get to the bottom, it will slow you down. That way you land on your feet, just slightly bend your knees, okay?
Okay.
All right, you know what?
At least they double check you twice.
Yes, it's all about safety.
So I guess we're doing this. Holy moly. Oh my gosh, side step to your right. Side step to my right. I can't believe we're really doing this.
Come on out.
Oh.
And you're gonna look back.
Okay. All the butterflies are super real right now.
Turn to your right, 2 hands on the railing. Check.
Oh man.
Legs on. Backs on. Straight clear.
Ah.
Right hand goes to the red. Left hand on the red.
Oh my
Feet on
god.
the edge. When I say go, let go, jump forward. Here she comes. 3, 2, 1, go.
Oh yeah.
Jumped the first time she said jump. Oh my god, okay. That wasn't as bad as I thought it was gonna be, but now it's Daniel's turn. So I'm sure he'll do fine.
You're gonna take one step out from me, Daniel. Cool. I made Lauren do it first. Either makes me the best husband ever or the worst.
Of course. Reins on. Back up, ease on. Restraints free and clear. Wanna go?
Oh my God!
Oh, there we go. Like a mask was on my eyes, my chin. That was awesome. I'm so proud of you.
Still your favorite thing to do in Vegas?
Oh my gosh, absolutely. What an adrenaline rush. You haven't done this before, you should.
It just really wasn't as bad as I expected it to be. In fact, it was kind of fun.
Did you do it again?
Yeah, totally.
I had gone from coward to daredevil in less than an hour, which meant it was time to go back up to the top and revel in just how far we had actually jumped. Of course, with a mocktail in hand from the bar.
Thoughts on your first jump?
Hands down, the hardest part is when they tell you to put your right hand on the red side and your right hand or your left hand on the other red side, and you're like looking out into the abyss and like you can see all of downtown Las Vegas. And then they're like, we're gonna tell you to jump in 3. And you're like, I don't know if I'm gonna do that.
And you just have to suck it up and you just have to lunge forward and hope for the best.
But it really was fun. Now granted, since I said it wasn't that bad, now Daniel wants us to go do another thrill ride, an entire floor up from here.
So we're taking it to another level. Oh yeah.
Why?
Why?
This is so much fun. I have not done this ride in so long.
It's pretty up here.
I think it's your stomach. Stomach drop.
Yeah, that was the thing.
That was so awesome.
That was really fun.
Oh my gosh, that was so much
I
fun.
was less nervous than Daniel.
On this one, you can actually feel your stomach drop. There's a free fall element to it. It was a lot of fun.
It was fun. All right, let's go to dinner. When I was reading about places to come, VegeNation came up as one place that was not only one of the best vegan restaurants, but one of the best restaurants in Vegas from a local spot perspective.
First thing out from the kitchen, buffalo cauliflower, and it looks amazing. Apparently it's supposed to be one of the top starter dishes here. Oh, these are big. This is delicious.
We literally just talked to a table that had just eaten here that were not vegetarian at all, and they were obsessed. So, even if you're not on the vegan or the vegetarian train, you gotta check this place out. It's totally worth it.
I ordered the Chicky Bang Bang, which is basically a Nashville hot chicken variant. Oh, look at that. This is so good. I know I'm probably covered in sauce, but It's so worth it.
Okay, I admit I got a very vegan dish. And just to be fair, they do call this a salad, so you're not gonna get hoodwinked into thinking you're getting real tacos. But they are delicious.
VegeNation is just off of Fremont Street, aka Old Vegas, which is only 4 miles off the strip and home to tons of cool local spots.
This is way more our speed than the strip.
It's also home to the Container Park, which is an open-air shopping plaza made out of shipping containers. They have tons of local shops, unique bars and restaurants, and the cutest playground for the kiddos. Apparently, some evenings they even have free shows or movies here too, making it a must-stop on your next Vegas adventure.
After checking out the Container Park, we figured we've already done the SkyJump. We did the ride on top of the Stratosphere building, so three's a charm, right? Might as well go zipline down Fremont Street. Alright, we got in line, and as soon as we did, they let us know that they are completely sold out for the evening. So, guess that means we'll just have to come back sometime soon.
With no more extreme thrill rides available for the evening, it was time to head back to the Airstream. But there was one more local spot we were told we simply couldn't miss. It's called Cinnaholic, and it's a gourmet cinnamon roll shop that was started in Vegas by a husband and wife team. After all, ending such an extreme day with an extreme cinnamon roll, what could be better than that?
I'm so excited about these.
If I'm being 100% honest, one of my favorite things about this cinnamon roll place is that it's only 6 minutes away from the campground. So if you're staying here at Oasis, you gotta check it out. It's so close.
Let's see what we got in here. Ooh, they're warm too. The first one is mine, and this is the Captain America cinnamon roll.
Captain America is okay, but I happen to be Team DC, so I'm just saying Superman is better.
The next one is Daniel's, and it is chocolate brownie caramel. That looks amazing. It actually smells really good too, even though it's chocolate. Yeah, these are gonna have to go on plates. They're way too messy for these little boxes. Much better. How freaking delicious do these things look?
This is definitely the best cinnamon roll I've ever had in my entire life. It's that good.
Fruit is so fresh, and the cinnamon roll is so sticky. It's pretty much perfect.
With our bellies full of sugar, we called it a night. Our extreme Airstream camping experience in Vegas had been a wild success. If you enjoyed this adventure, subscribe to our channel and hit the bell for notifications. We'd love for you to join us as we travel the US in our Airstream. But until next week, make sure to wander local, my friend. It's good for the soul.